Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the intelligence and emotions, that is the IQ and EQ. So let us start. Okay, what is the IQ? That is intelligence quotient. The definition is the IQ means that intelligent quotient means how well you think and solve problems. It compared with your thinking skills to others' age. The formula is IQ equal to mental age by real age into 100. So the purpose is it helps to predict how well someone might to do in school, and it can show who needs extra help with the learning. So there is a IQ classification chart here. You can observe here those who are having the IQ level 140 and above, they are called as genius. So, exceptionally gifted with superior cognitive abilities, and 120 to 139 and above average. So, they have the strong cognitive skills and quick learning, and 90 to 119 is the average. So, normal cognitive development for age, and below 90, okay, they consider as below average, may requires additional learning support. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this one. Then, verbal intelligence test. There are different types of tests are there. Stanford Binet test, Wechsler intelligence scales, Binet Comet test. Okay, let us see one by one here. See here, this Stanford Binet test, it measures vocabulary, comprehension, and verbal reasoning. It is a widely used worldwide. Then Wechsler intelligence scales. So it is assess verbal comprehension through similarities like vocabulary and information subtest. Then Binet Comet test, it is the Indian adaptation of the Binet scale. It measures verbal abilities in cultural context. This is about the to test verbal intelligence test. See, so there is a second type of test is the non-verbal intelligence test. It is a Robbins progress matrix test where you complete pattern to show your thinking skill. They work for people from all backgrounds. Then cultural fair intelligence test that work for people who speak different languages, uses pictures and patterns instead of words. Then Naglier nonverbal ability test. It uses the shapes to test how well you can think and solve problems without using words. Test of nonverbal intelligence. Okay, helps the test people who have trouble with speaking or languages focus on solving visual problems. So there are two types of tests. One is a verbal intelligence test in which Stanford Binet test, Wechsler intelligence scales, and Binet Comet test, and non-verbal tests are Robbins progress matrix, cultural fair intelligence test, Naglier non-verbal ability test, test of non-verbal intelligence. There are two types of tests. Then performance intelligence test. So how they can do the performance intelligence test? One is a black design, objective assembly, matrix reasoning, picture arrangement. So what is black design? Test partial visualization by arranging the blocks to match patterns. They give you the blacks, you have to make the arrange so that they will get certain pattern, so they will test your intelligence. Then objective assembly test, so measures the ability to organize parts into meaningful wholes. Okay, they'll give some of the articles, you have to like assemble the same so that it will get meaningful structure. Then matrix reasoning, assess the patterns recognition and completion abilities. Then picture arrangement, so test logical sequence of visual information. This is about the picture arrangement. And block design, objective assembly, matrix reasoning, picture arrangement. This is called as performance intelligence tests. Then intelligent intelligence assessment in modern education. How in modern education the intelligence can be tested? There are three here: traditional methods, evolving approaches, comprehensive view. So traditional standardized test in controlled setting, one on one administration by trained professional. So they will take the test and it is in the classroom administration area, in the classroom setting. So the supervisor look after the while taking the test. Okay, this is the traditional methods of assessment. Then evolving test. So slowly it is changing. Computer adaptive testing, that is a CAT. Okay, digital assessment with immediate feedback, dynamic assessment approaches. It is like e-learning test. Okay, so this is nowadays going on. And comprehensive testing view. It is a like multiple intelligence assessment combining IQ and other measures considering the cultural context. So according to the cultural or background, they will give the test, and this is the intelligent assessment in modern education. Then what is the emotional intelligence? This is called as EQ. Okay, intelligence refers to ability to recognize, understand, manage emotions. It includes perceiving others' emotion by using the emotional information effectively. Okay, so it is testing our emotions, how we can manage the emotions, like how you are going to perceive the others' emotions using the information effectively. So when it is started, it is founded like in 1995 by Daniel Goleman. So he's a popularized the concept of emotional intelligence. Okay, there are five concept core elements in the EQ model. Then 2x success factor more predicts than IQ alone. So like what is Daniel Goleman emotional quotient model? Like self-awareness, self-regulation, then motivation, empathy, and social skills. So, what is self awareness? Recognize own emotion, strength, and limitation. It is just like SWOT. Okay. Then, strength, weakness, opportunity, threats. Then, self regulation, managing emotions, impulse effectively. One has to how he is going to manage emotions. Then, motivation. So, internal drive to achieve goals. Then, empathy, understanding others' feeling and perspectives. You have to understand how the other feels if they are in that particular situation. Then social skill, building relationship and managing conflicts. So the Daniel Goleman emotion quotient model is self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Then, like EQ components, like emotional intelligence, what is the component? Like self awareness and self regulation. What is self awareness? Emotional awareness, accurate self assessment, self confidence, recognizing emotional triggers, self regulation, emotional control, adaptability, conciseness, impulse management, and classroom indicators, expressing feelings appropriately, recovering from setbacks, managing stress during tests, accepting the feedback constructively. So, this is about the self intelligence components. Okay, self awareness, self regulation, self indicators. Then, what is emotional intelligence components? Like how, like motivation, empathy, and social skills. What is motivation? Like achievement, drive, commitment, initiative, and optimize. Then empathy, understanding others, appreciating diversity, and reading emotions. Okay, then what is social skills? How you are influencing, and what is the conflict management? Okay, if any fight arises, how you are going to maintain that one, and be a teamwork in a social skill. So the EQ components, okay, motivation, empathy, and social. Okay. Then importance of EQ, emotional intelligence in the classroom. Why it is important? So, like we come to know, emotional readiness, classroom management, positive relationship, academic success. What is learning readiness? Emotional regulation for better attention. Okay. Then classroom and fever the conflict and disruption. So you have to control the conflicts and disruption. Positive relation, improve the peer interaction with the teacher connections. So academic success, better focus, motivation, and learning outcomes. These are the importance of EQ in the classroom. Okay, learning readiness, classroom management, positive relationship, academic success. Then here the emotional intelligence versus intelligent quotient. So both are important here. So this is the things about the representation. Okay, then like classroom implications and differentiate instruction. Okay, how you are going to implement in the classroom. Varied group, mix the ability team, peer tutoring, interest based clusters. So you have to mix the teams and peer tutoring. One of the class member has to teach the others. Then tied activity, multiple entry point, progressive and challenges, choice boards, multiple models, visual, auditory, kinesthetic approach, and tech integration, assessment option, projects, portfolios, and performance flexible, and demonstration of learning. These are the classroom initiate differentiated instructions. Okay, then classroom implication, emotional support, how you are going to support emotionally. Okay, right, you have to provide the create emotional safety, teach emotional vocabulary, model emotional regulation, provide processing space, like create emotional safety, establishing a judgment-free environment, use calm voice and body language, maintain confidentiality when appropriate. So as a teacher, you should be very calm and use you not to shout at the student, and your body language should be confidential. Teach emotional vocabulary. Help the students name feelings. Use the feelings in chart, discuss emotions, literature, and history. Okay, when you call them, call with the respected name. Okay, they will feel like get the like they will be estimated. Then they feel esteemed, like model emotional, demonstrate healthy coping, use I statement, show appropriate vocabulary. So you are the support them. Then provide processing space, like offer cool down corners, allow reflection time, teach mindfulness techniques. Then classroom implication, inclusive strategy, how you are going to be classroom will be in like inclusive strategies, like there is a strategy pacing, complexity support. For IQ student, you have to accelerate, and for the normal average students is standard. Then below average IQ level people, you have to give the additional time complex. So you have to tell the for IQ level people, you have to give abstract concept, and for the average you have to give the grade level concepts. Then for the below average you have to give the concrete concept. Then support, you can like independently let them explore, and for the average people you can guide practice, and for below average you have to direct. Then EQ focus, leadership development, those who are having the high IQ, let them have leadership qualities. Then for EQ, okay, let them have collaboration among the people. Then for the below average, self advocacy and skills. Okay, then balancing and EQ and IQ. So intelligent quotient and emotional quotient, how you are going to be balancing. Cognitive challenge, provide the academic rigorous academic content, use critical thinking tasks, encourage analysis and synthesis. Then emotional literacy. So here integrated cell means social, emotional learning. So let us have developed the curriculum, practice and conflict resolution, building reflection habit, personalized approach, adjust based on student profile, consider the strength in both domain. So implementing assessment insights, like assess, okay, gather intelligence and emotional data through formal and informal method. Though analyze, once you get the data you have to analyze, look at the patterns and correlation between cognitive and emotional factors. Then plan, design inventions that address both intellectual and emotional needs. Then how you have to apply target strategies with the consistent monitoring, adjust, modify the approaches based on ongoing assessment and students' feedback. So there are key takeaways. What you learn here: intelligence is multifaceted, and UQ is components of IQ. Then classroom application. So IQ, intelligent quotient is the uh, measure of cognitive ability. Multi-assessment method provide broader understanding. Intelligence exists in spectrum. So it is the related to the mind, and it has a multiple assessment method. Okay, then then EQ, emotional intelligence enhance the cognitive skills. Okay, the five components support holistic development. EQ can be taught and improved. Okay, then classroom application differentiated based on cognitive policies. Profiles is provide emotional support system, create inclusive environment for all learners. So let us have some practice. IQ is calculated using the which formula? Okay, uh, it is B, like MA by CA into 100. Okay, it is a B1. And which of the following non-verbal intelligence test? Stanford Bennett, Westless, Raven's Progress Matrix, Bennett, Kamath. So it is, the answer is Raven's Progress Matrix. Who proposed the five component model intelligence, emotional intelligence? See, as you know, the answer is Daniel Goleman. We already discussed, which is not the component of EQ: empathy, self-regulation, motivation, intelligent quotient. So, which is not the emotional intelligence, is the intelligent quotient, D. So that's it. Thank you for watching my class. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.